Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Ariel and I am the owner of Ariebea Sticker Shop. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you the setup for my A6 Hobonichi HON. I've been slowly setting up this planner over the last month. You might have seen a few clips of it on my YouTube channel or on my Instagram. I had a lot of fun putting together all of my planners and choosing all the stickers that I want to put inside. So today I'm going to be showing you how I'm going to be using my A6 HON. As you can see, it is a little bit chunky because this is my very first full year techo. I have used a lot of Avex in the past, but this is going to be my very first HON. It hasn't been long since the Hobonichi HON has been released, so I'm going to go ahead and try it and see how I like it. So I should probably talk about my cover first. This is an A6 Chic Sparrow. It is a cascade design, and this is in the Austin leather in the shade Emma. It is such a gorgeous color, and I'm really happy that I purchased it. It is probably one of my favorite colors, and I also crocheted a little pouch for it to keep it safe. I really like the combination of like purple and brown and pink as well. So these are the vibes that I'm going for. As you can tell, I have my brown and purple planners here, as well as a touch of pink here and there. Last year, I think all of my accent colors were pink, so this year I'm trying to mix in a little bit of more blues and purples. Anyways, this cover is very gorgeous, and it is a TN, so it does have some elastics on the inside, so I was able to stick in my Hobonichi HON cover in the back pocket here. As you can see, I stuck it in this secretarial pocket, and then I have a few things on the strings. I'm not using all of the strings here because the thickness of the techo is a little bit large. And maybe throughout the year it's going to get a little bit chunky, so we're going to see if I can keep this notebook in here. Temporarily I'm keeping it in here because it still fits, but maybe throughout the year I might have to move it to somewhere else, which is fine by me. So I'm going to go ahead and share with you guys how I'm going to be using this and all of the things that I have inside, because I got a few questions about it. So as I mentioned, this Chic Sparrow is a cascade model, so it does have pockets, which is my favorite thing. I always need to have pockets in my planners. I added a few things in here. Some of them I'm going to be putting into my planners as deco. Other things I've just kept. So I have some stickers in here. This is a really gorgeous like card that I thought was really nice, so I put that in here as well. And then I do have some of these monthly stickers. I'm actually I don't think I got around to filling out one of my monthlies in here. I'll show you guys that later. But I didn't get around to dating my monthly yet, so I still have some of these monthly stickers in here. And then actually I do have another set in here, so I can choose which one I want to use. They have slightly different vibes, but I think they're quite cute. I also decided to put some washi in here as well, in case I want to use them in my spreads. So I've just tucked both of these into the pocket here to keep them safe, so whenever I want to use it, it'll be there. So I'll quickly talk to you guys about what I have in here. So this is a Chic Sparrow A6 dashboard, and I just put some really pretty paper on the inside. I also put it on the interior as well, so it is technically double-sided. I've added a few things in the pockets as well, like little cute cards. This is another one. This is a die cut from my shop. It's really cute. It says 2024 on it as well. But I really wanted to have this dashboard to protect some of my inserts that I have in here. I also put in a really nice piece of vellum here. I'm trying to go back to the TN days, as you guys can tell. I have one notebook, and this notebook is one that I've been hoarding, actually. It is from Kiki K. It has these cute little ladybugs on it. I thought it was adorable. And then the other item that I have in here is a monthly printable. This one's actually one that I printed a long time ago. It is from AnaJolenePrintables. I'm not sure if this version is still available in her shop anymore, but this is what it looks like. I was actually planning on putting this on its own string here, but I don't think I purchased more than one of these A6 dashboards, so that's why I kind of just tucked them in on the same string. I mean, technically I can just put this monthly alone and then this Kiki K notebook on its own. Let's try it right now, actually. But the reason why I put them together in the first place was because I'm going to be using them together. So in 2024, I am really planning on doing a lot of like home renovations, almost home upgrades, and I'm also planning on making a really nice garden in my backyard. I really want to do that. I started doing a few things. This year I was able to plant quite a few like tomatoes and a few other vegetables as well. And they turned out pretty successful. So the reason why I have this monthly in here is so I can figure out when I need to start planting, if I need to start things inside, how long does it take for like my lettuce to grow, if I'm going to be doing like squashes this year, when I'm going to be able to harvest those. I'm going to be doing all of my planning, and then actually in this notebook is where I'm going to be doing all of my research notes. It is just a lined insert in here, so I'm actually just going to go in here and write in a lot of the information that I'm learning, because different vegetables and fruits have different like growing times. Sometimes the soil needs to be different as well, so that's all of the information that I need to put in here. This year I've decided to put these just in little notebooks like this, and I'm doing this because I'm kind of treating all of these like renovations and gardening things as like mini like projects. So that's why I don't want to put them in my regular planner, in case I just want to look at like all of my gardening things. All of that information is all together already. I don't need to flip through my entire work planner in order to get to these items, so that's why I wanted to put them in smaller notebooks, kind of like a TN style, so that I'm able to just go exactly where I need to be. Okay, so this is my gorgeous Hobonichi HON. I'm so excited to use it for the new year. Again, I'm planning on filming a few videos in here, so this is such a gorgeous cover. It is probably one of my favorites this year. Like I did with all of my other planners, I set it up really nicely to make it feel like home, kind of break it in a little bit. So I've added a lot of vinyls in the front here. I've added another one of these, This Planner Belongs To, as well as my name stickers. I really like how it turned out. It's very pretty. Here's what I put in on this spread, and then I also did my monthlies as well, or sorry, my yearly as well. I decided to go for a cherry blossom theme because it kind of goes with the overarching theme that I have here in my A6 Techo or TN. You might have already seen this as well, which is my vision board. And then this is the A6 Perpetual calendar here. I'm going to be using this also as an index for events throughout the whole year. I've redated all of this so it matches up how I want to, because I think it did start on this page. So I think this one was like June or July or something like that, and then I just redated all of these to go in the format that I choose, and then it goes into all of the monthlies. Again, I've set all of these up as well with a little bit of washi. So these monthly pages are really going to be an overview of my month, some of the events that are happening. I'm probably also going to be including a lot of home things in here, so this is sort of like, this HON is a whole catch-all for all home things, whereas my Hobonichi cousin is mainly going to be like other work, other things that I need to get done. Whereas in here I'm mostly going to be doing like cleaning trackers, like maintenance trackers, that kind of thing. I've set up a lot of the months already in here. These day covers are from my shop as well. I really like them. I've added a bit of washi to each month as well. So I've done it up to, I did it up until August. And then I have these ones to continue for the rest of the year. So these are what the day covers look like. And then after that we get to some of the dailies. This paper clip I love, it's so freaking cute, and it's so easy to flip to my page because it has a little like corner sticking out, so it's very easy for me to flip to where I need to be, and it has a moon on the other side. So cute. Definitely my style. It kind of goes with my branding, don't you think? So I put the month stickers here on every single one of these pages to set them up a little bit. Let me just flip to them. And then I'll add whatever deco that I want, and I'll put my to-dos on this page for the whole month. But these pages are going to be kind of like an overview of the month, or maybe I might end up putting some of my monthly favorites in here as an overview at the end of my month. It kind of depends on how I'm feeling. I'm going to have to decide that a little bit later. but I love using these Hobonichi daily pages. I know to some people it can be quite overwhelming. It is sometimes overwhelming for me too, because a lot of us feel like we need to, you know, fill up the whole page. But after you get over that fear of wanting to make everything super pretty, wanting to make everything super perfect, then really it does get a lot easier. I don't force myself to fill up every single page. I don't force myself to fill up every corner of every page. Sometimes I do want to get in like some deco because that is kind of like therapeutic to me. I love putting down stickers and stuff like that. Of course I am a sticker shop though. For me personally though, whenever I am planning or journaling in my Hobonichi like cousin, or in my A6 or in my weeks even, I definitely do leave room for like the unexpected. Sometimes I might not be able to get to my planner after a couple of days or maybe even a few weeks, especially if I'm having a hard time. I still allow myself to have a lot of flexibility with my planners, and I don't really let it get to me if I can't finish everything. So if I set up my planner in a more flexible way, then I know that I'm going to be able to stick with it a lot longer, because if I set up, for example, all of my habit trackers for the whole year up until December of 2024, and something happens in my life and now I have to change all of the habit trackers, that for me is going to be kind of like a trigger and sort of make me feel like bad or incompetent. So that's why I think it's important for me specifically to be a little bit more flexible than that. I'm not going to set up all of my trackers for the whole year unless it's something like that I need to do, like pay bills or something like that. But if it's for like personal habits, sometimes those change throughout the year. Sometimes like accidents happen or life-changing events happen, and you can't really control that, right? So I like keeping my planners pretty open, flexible, so that I'm able to do many different things, which I think the Hobonichi does that for me, as well as having a few like supplementary notebooks, which I do also have technically in my planner lineup. So that is what I have in my Hobonichi HON here. I didn't show you this earlier, but I do still have the Hobonichi HON pencil board here. It's super cute. I really like it, so I'm going to be using that with my Techo, and then I have the Hobonichi pen here. This one is from 2019 actually. I think this is the only one that I have. I think I need to change the refills in it, but I thought it went really well with the setup. So I'm going to put it in here as well. And I don't think I have anything in the back pocket. I just have a pretty clip here. I think only planner people will understand this, but if your planner is pretty, if it's something that you really like, if it's something that you enjoy flipping through and writing in, then I personally think that you are more likely to finish all of your tasks throughout the day, whether it's small tasks or larger goals. If you have a really good system that you really enjoy and you make it nice and you make it valuable to you, whether it's making it look cute or anything like that, as long as you make it valuable to yourself, then you're more likely going to finish your planner for the whole year. You're more likely going to complete all your goals for the year, and you're more likely to have fun because you're enjoying yourself as you're planning. So that I think is very important for me, not only to make my planner pretty, but to make it home, to make it me, because at the end of the year, these planners are kind of a reflection of my life, whether or not the pages are filled. So all of the pages in here at the end of the day will be telling me something about my life, whether it's in my journal or in my planner. If the page is empty, it doesn't mean that I wasn't productive that day. It could mean I was very productive, for example. A blank page could also mean something bad happened that day, but it could also mean something good happened that day because I wasn't around to fill out my planner. So to me, that's why I really do love planning. Even if I do have a few blank pages, a full month of blank pages, for example. All of these planners and journals reflect who I am, so that's why I love putting my own touch on every single planner that I have, because I can look back at these and understand and know and see what I enjoyed during that calendar year, which is something that I really like about my planners. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video now. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope it was fun for you. I'm really excited to be using my planners for the new year. I'm actually still trying to catch up on some of my journaling entries and other entries in some of my other planners, so I should probably go work on those if I am just so excited to go into these new planners, so that when the new year rolls around, I'll be ready to go. I think this is going to be my last setup video that I'm going to be filming in 2023. I think I'm going to just start using my planners for the next while. So I hope you guys subscribe and stay tuned for all of those. But for now, I'm going to wrap up and I will see you in the next video. Bye!